Batten down the hatches and get ready to weather the storm. You're in the eye of the hurricane. Schuylkill Haven Hurricane Brayden shares a player point of view that you won't find anywhere else.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Eye of the Hurricane. My name is Brayden, intern here at T102 and WPPA, the sister station of T102. Today, I'm very happy to have two of our girls basketball players of the 20-5 Hurricanes here, Aaliyah Porter and Audrey Hutchinson. Guys, welcome to the show. First question I want to ask you guys. We just won our first ever Schuylkill League Championship. I want to walk through the process of what it took, obviously, to make there, and obviously your experience. You guys played there last year, played in the quarterfinal round against Blue Mountain, I'm pretty sure. I just want to talk about that experience with you guys. So I'll start with you, Aaliyah. What was that experience you guys had playing last year going into this season?
I mean, last year I'd say we weren't very experienced with the crowd and how busy it and impactful it was. But this year I feel like we were definitely more ready. We knew what to expect coming into it. And we were definitely more structured when it came to that.
Okay.
I think also just another year of experience. I mean, all those sophomores, they were freshmen last year, so it's their first year playing on a big court. It was definitely going to be different. And we just went into it with more confidence than we did last year, and I think that really helped us. And also, playing Lourdes our first game definitely helped us out too, because we played them last year, we beat them last year, so it was more of a confidence thing, I think.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And a lot of people don't really know. Is it really a big difference of the court size playing at Martell? Do you guys really see a big difference in that at all?
I mean, personally, I didn't, but that could also be because we played on it in the season, and compared to last year, we didn't play on it in the season.
Okay.
It might be a little bigger. I mean, definitely because I'm pressuring the ball the whole time. I feel like I'm really tired, but the adrenaline really helps. So it's just a little. But
yeah, I will say when we were playing, I was in the student section for the championship. I was sweating it because it gets hot in there too. It's pretty bad.
It's really bad.
It's pretty bad. So I want to talk about that first game against Lourdes. So obviously you guys played them in the regular season as well as last year. Did you guys play them this year or no? So you guys played them last year. What really did you guys look into as to how you guys were going to find a way to beat them?
We needed to make sure we were boxing out because obviously they had a 6-foot girl who she was known for double doubles when it came to rebounds and blocks, so we knew we had to really work on that. And I feel like the couple days building up to that game, that's all we were kind of structured around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did they play zone or man?
I think they played zone.
I think they played zone, so that was definitely important. Tony really was harping on getting outside shots up, so all week at practice we were really shooting pretty far out.
A lot of outside shots, ball movement, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So going into that, you guys get a win, move on to the semifinals, and play Marion. Now, I remember a couple months ago, we played Marion here and lost them. How much did we lose by? Lost by 3. It was a very close game, and it just came down to they also had a 6-foot girl who was, she can get some shots up there. What really did you guys think that you had to do to beat them? Obviously, losing to them in the regular season kind of gave you some momentum of we can beat them, we can beat these guys. You guys can find ways to do it because I mean, like you said earlier, Hutch, that you guys are a young team still. I mean, there's only a handful of seniors on the team on the floor. But I want to go back to that. So what did it really take for you guys taking a loss to Marion and had to beat them on the big stage in a semifinal?
You want to answer that one, big guy?
I feel like they obviously have really great basketball players. You can't take away from that. Their skills. They're bred to play basketball like that, the way they're height and everything. But Addie Fritz definitely trying to lock her down. So I was excited to get the opportunity to play on her. And just everyone on the court, you just got to make sure they're not getting that extra pass. That's what is really important. And jumping in front of everything and just being on your toes, that can make the difference, a quick game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree. Losing to them by 3 points in the season was really it really sucked. But at the end of the day, you have to think that it wasn't that we they weren't beatable. So we just worked really hard in practice the week before.
Yeah, and they played more of a man, I'm pretty sure. Or do they play more of a zone?
I think they play zone.
I think they did play zone. So once again, getting outside shots.
Yeah.
Kylie Sickett.
Yeah. And to go off that too, is there any different defenses that you guys really see? We have to try to find more ways and scrappy ways to try to get the ball in the hoop at all. Because I saw there was a couple of league games where Tamaka was playing Williams Valley and they came out in a 1-3-1 and they had no idea. Is there any different different defenses, I guess, that you guys have to really adjust in certain
for
ways?
us to adjust to?
Yeah.
I feel like most teams that we play, they either play zone or they just play straight man. They play a 2-3.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely easier for our team. We always play man. That's what we're good at. But I think it's easier for us to play man too because we've got a lot of screens in our sets and we've got people who can get to the board and put it off the glass. So that's really important for us.
100%. So we beat Marion at Martell. a great environment there. Move on to the league championship. What was your guys' first reaction knowing that you guys were playing in the league championship was it the first time? That was the first time in a league championship? What was your reaction knowing that you guys as a young team playing in our first ever league championship as a school?
We were just so excited.
Aaliyah wasn't even excited.
Yes, I was. Yes,
She was trying to return the ball to the ref. I was the only one excited, and then Kylie came over and she was excited. Aaliyah still had the ball. She was like, "Ref, where you at?"
I was excited. I process things differently than you do.
Okay.
But I was excited.
I definitely knew that I was kind of nervous because I was like, okay, first ever 2 league wins. I don't want this to get in people's heads. But the team we are, I knew deep down,
deep down,
we were gonna pull through.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was crazy. Now I do want to go off a little bit of the side real quick. Is with the student sections that we're trying to get going here for those games, does that really play a factor in you guys and give you guys a lot of momentum?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, I want to make sure that I'm working on all the chants that we got going on and stuff like that and make sure we get a lot of people there. I wanted to make sure that was a big help for that. And
their student section was huge too.
Yeah.
That was definitely difficult playing against that.
Yeah. So we go to the league championship. We're playing North Schuylkill, and you guys played them twice in the regular season, 2 division games, and came up short. First one was here, and we lost.
That was by a
by a
good
lot.
bit.
That was by a good little
That was
bit.
like 15
or more,
something like that. And it honestly comes down to some foul plays. You have to foul at the end, and they have to do some foul shots. And then you guys go up there towards the end of the season and lose in overtime. Pretty sure losing
by
overtime.
7, I think.
So that week, or I guess it wasn't really a week because you guys have like a couple days to prepare for the league game or championship game. What did you guys have to do? Like watch certain types of film and like certain details to get prepared for those 2 days before that league game?
We did watch some film.
Did we?
Yeah, but
Did we
we didn't watch a whole lot.
Did we watch film on them versus us?
I think so. Yeah. It was just like looking over how we played them that second time because we did have someone in the stands recording, and it was just, just Maya with her spin that she has. I knew I had to stop that. Hannah in the paint, we had to stop that, McKenna, and then their outside shooters like Aaliyah was on. Weren't you on number 15?
Yeah, Calpone, I think her name
Okay.
is.
She's got a shot.
Yeah,
So it was just looking at their special skills almost. So, once you look at that, you can figure out how to shut it down and in practice just doing those drills.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of people know this too. Anything happens at March Hall, March Madness. So you guys lose to them in regular season, go find out you're playing them in a league championship. Does that 2 losses in the regular season also give you a big momentum like it did for Marion to help you guys win in March Hall?
I agree. I believe that gave us great motivation to want to beat them on the big floor.
Yeah.
And also to go off that, knowing you guys took them into overtime up on their own floor. And Coach Murphy tells us all the time, it's hard to beat a team on their own floor too. So to take them to overtime, I'm sure it gave a little bit of momentum for you. What about you, Hutch?
Yeah. Wise words of Dennis Sickett. It's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah.
So I went into that championship thinking they know that they have done it before. We haven't, so they're not expecting a lot from us. So this was our chance to prove it.
Yeah, 100%. So I want to go back to their student section, how big it was, and be sure to check out all the Facebooks on Skook News to see that they won the student section trophy there.
So we got the real trophy.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter.
So did that really play a factor? Like knowing that you got how Martz Hall works and their student section is behind the basket, did that really give any intimidation at all to you guys?
It was a little intimidating in the beginning of the game because it's there's 20 minutes on the clock before the game. They have a really big student section. You look over at ours and
no one was there yet.
Yeah, nobody was there yet. So it's just them just shouting stuff at us, and I feel like it didn't really get in our heads though.
I think warm-ups, I could definitely see some of the girls, their faces.
Yeah.
But once you get in that game, I'm sure you can agree, playing basketball or playing football, any sport, you get locked in.
Yeah. It's also so loud that you can't even hear personally what each kid is saying.
I could hear the one kid. I know his name, but they'd be yelling "Oh, number 2, you suck." I was like, okay, well, let me show you that I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the noise there, was it hard for you guys to really communicate on the floor at all?
Not us.
Not us,
but
as
the
a
coaches, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss Kressel, before the game, she was honestly thinking about holding up construction paper
we were gonna get signs going.
to get our signs for our plays.
I remember like you were just saying, I think Tony was trying to call a timeout for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't do it. Yeah. He couldn't do it. So yeah, I didn't really know how the noise really played an impact on you guys. But to go off that, we're league champions. Obviously, we saw a couple of the videos. Hutch was screaming in the camera. That was pretty awesome to see. What else are you going to do? You just won a league championship for the first time. So reactions on that. How did you guys feel after that? I mean, obviously you dribbled the ball down the court and just screaming.
That steal at the end was huge. It just felt unreal. I didn't think it set in until Saturday night, honestly. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it's something Schuylkill Haven was never expected to do, and to do it, I know Aaliyah that felt amazing for you.
Like when we were getting, like when Tony was coming giving us the medals, I was standing next to Anna, and like we were looking around at everybody. And we were just kind of like 4 years ago, freshmen us could like never even imagine, like we had 5 wins our freshman year, like we never stepped foot like on this court, and like to think that we did that our senior year was just like an unbelievable feeling.
Oh yeah, it's surreal. I remember I was screaming at Tony, but he couldn't hear me. It was just I was so happy for the team. It was so awesome. Well, we're league champs. We go into the district playoffs. First game is tonight. This video won't get uploaded until after the game, but you guys play Monoy as a 2 seed. What seed are they? They're the.
I'm not even sure. I think
they're
a lot lower because they had to
lower.
play in the first round.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
9.
Okay. 9 seed, 9 seed. So you guys go to play Monoy, and you guys did play them in the regular season.
I didn't. I
you
was
did.
out with my injury, but
Yeah, that was our first game of the season.
So, and you guys, was it up there or down?
It was
here?
down here.
Down here. Okay. So that game that you
3.
guys that brought you guys into this, playing them in a district quarterfinals or semifinals.
this
I
is
think
quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Mhm.
So playing a district quarterfinal game. What are you guys looking forward to for this game? What is really giving you a spark, especially after playing in a league championship and winning that? What's giving you some motivation for the district playoffs?
Just knowing that like we can like progress, and like I believe that we can make it to the district championship. Like, and I just feel like the momentum with the team right now is like so high that it's just giving us a lot of motivation.
Yeah, Coach Kevin, he's really making it a point that you guys won the league, but districts is a whole new journey. And I'm excited for the opportunity. Felicia Bro, she's a pretty good point guard. So I'm trying to lock her down best as I can. And just play as a team. I really like that we've been having a different high scorer every game. Like anyone can do it. It's really important for our team to go further. So,
and it seems like a lot like the team chemistry is coming together. So, well, with that, I want to thank you guys for coming on and talking a little about the journey of the Schuylkill League playoffs as well, looking into districts. Be sure to check out the website T102sportsnow.com for all the websites and links coming in, especially interviews with Audrey Hutchinson, Aaliyah Porter. So be sure to go check that out on T102sportsnow.com.